Hi, I'm Exesis, and we're playing the German Empire in the Great War Redux mod for HOI4. And in the last episode we capitulated France, so we're just clearing out the lost pockets. We'll probably get started on Italy right after that. We're also working on the eastern front here. We're making some quite big advances. Especially down here in the south and north. And then of course we've got the UK to deal with, and we're not getting through here in Greece at all. We are very heavily entrenched in these areas. And we even moved down some tactical bombers here to try and help out. Yeah, we need to start playing time. It's actually a New Year's Eve too. And there we go. Now we've got some air superiority going here too. We'll let those bombers build up a little bit. Okay, we do have troops here on the border now. So let's start moving inwards. We're probably better off just trying to go around them for now. They do have some divisions here in Nice. Let's assault those head on, and he's just arrived there, so maybe we can knock him out of that mountain before he entrenches. Why do we have a destroyer down here? Oh, it's been deployed down here. And we've got the Austro-Hungarian fleet there too, and 2 submarines. Let's pop those down into the reserves here. Looks like we've lost one in this task force. And we'll pop these into the high sea fleet here, I think. Looks like our convoy defense ones are full up on destroyers. Now we probably want to put all of these on... no, that's not how we do it. I want to control click to toggle the repair status on these. We might want to keep one dock down here somewhere. I don't think we want to have our ships down here, if we can avoid it. We could probably open up the Bay of Biscay there though. Now that we have access here. I still want to kind of avoid the British Isles. And they've got a lot of naval presence down here in the Mediterranean too. We can't get through in either of these spots at the moment, so we'll leave that as it is. I probably need to go straight on there. I might have to deploy some of these garrison troops ahead of time just to shore up all of these ports. Well, actually, we should be able to... We're moving some troops up this way so we can get these troops out of here in a little bit. Maybe already, actually. These are... yeah. It looks like we are mostly arrived down here. Let's grab these, we'll unassign them from there. Remove that front line. And we can see which ones, where are you? Okay, your one we already moved up. And at least we have some kind of defense for our ports. And we'll want to have some down here in Marseille as well. We'll just move these up to Munich probably. Let's put them that way then. Might want to move our aircraft down to from northern France. Do we have any kind of airports yet? No, we will catch one here. Yeah, we do have none down there. And let's bring some fighters down. See if we can fly into the Alpine region. Recon plane wings, might be able to fly from there. It looks like they've made some changes down here too, and probably for the better. I want to keep these up on England, I think. Some of them are getting through and dropping some bombs there. We can move these down there as well, I think. And these can move them up to there. Oh, we don't need any recon out there. However, we could use one just above the English Channel, and we'll move one. I was thinking over the Bay of Biscay, but we don't have any airports close by there. And we've got 30 of them going that way. I don't think it's going to help us to have any recon down here. Okay, well, this airport will be repaired. That's in... probably not that many damaged airports down here. Oh, it's not in our territory, of course. That's fine, but there... Do we have any airports up here? Yes, we do. We can fly in Belarus instead. It looks like the majority of the Italian army was out here in France. I can probably help out that way. And see if that helps. Okay, so we did manage to reach some resistance here now. I probably want to push in that way. Okay, Torino is ours, and that is a... Oh, good, it's a big airport too. And do we have any unassigned aces? No, we don't. Good. Oh yeah, we did that last episode. Let's see if we can push down with some better troops here now. It might be possible to breach through somewhere here. It would be nice. Oh, they're actually moving off this mountain now. That's very good for us. Let's see if we can make a move once this division is out from there. That looks precarious. There we go. Let's join in there and we'll just see if we can punch all the way through. I probably want to have some attacks going to the sides. Just to kind of pin them down so they can't reinforce this tile. Okay, good. We're making some headway here too then. And I think we want to... I will have to advance to there before we can move up. We'll try to split them up across this river here. Now we'll have one move down that way. And one move up towards Arta there. You probably need to move up this way as well. And we've got some allies and friends around here. It should be on... Let's just focus down on our breakthrough here. How are we doing up in Italy? Oh, we're pushing hard there. And we've soon got this... everything here done as well. Let's help out across the river there too. That should be fine, it's just such a small pocket there now. Yeah, I probably want to cross the river and then crush them. And are we punching through anywhere here? Not really. Looks like Trento is open though. No, it's part of this this tile where with this big stack on. And that's a mountain too. Maybe if we can push out this way, might be able to take Venice. Okay, at least we are across the river here. That is hills. And I think this is hills too, so from here you can push down all the way down to Athens, and then they should capitulate. It's just these mountain tiles that are really hard to break through. There's no more railways down here. And there is one going down to Athens there, it looks like. Actually, if we go down there, we'll have cut them off from their supply. I think that's the better option. Okay, so it looks like we have Italy folded there now. We do need to make some cleanup here. That must be a turn, yeah. Actually, our cavalry units, or camelry units, that was fun. Okay, we'll need to... Let's advance a little bit here, I think. We could probably just sound a general advance on the Russian front now. It looks like they don't have that much to put in our way. Those should... no. The ones across there. They just have no equipment left whatsoever. I think Russia is in a very poor state here at the moment. 28 military factories, we've got 100. Yeah, they're not looking too good. And if we look at the... they never had very many, did they? And now the airbase here in Odessa is up and running. We can... I was thinking these should go into the same air wing, but they don't seem to. Oh, because they're probably foreign fighters. Oh, these are... those should be ours. Well, we've got 3 different air wings here now then. Well, it looks like they are the same. Yeah, don't know. It must be something different in them. I'll put them on air superiority here anyway. Help them clear out there, I think. It would be nice to reach Corfu, of course. Okay, so we need someone down here. Let's walk to Athens. And we're gonna need... we might be able to pull some of them from up here. And if we grab a few of those, we can grab them back to there. I don't know if we'll have to walk or take Corfu as well. And once we've taken Athens, they might just capitulate as it is. So Greece is down. And Greece is quite a long way. Of course, Athens is worth a lot. Let's keep pushing in here. It is across a river, but should be fine. I want to push on Genoa. Or La Spezia even. Well, let's move the tanks in there. How are you doing for equipment? Oh, you're full on equipment. Then maybe it is time to start reconstituting the next one. Oh yeah, we got 60 tanks. And if we move... let's just grab the second one here. Unassign you, halt you, and have you converted into a panzer division instead. I'm gonna need a little bit of equipment, but you can stand here in balance and regain the strength there. Up here looks like it is a tough fight. I might want to have you there. I'm having a hard time filling in all of this that we've captured, of course. Let's keep pushing a bit there. I really want to secure this tile, of course, so we don't cut ourselves off down here. Athens is going to be ours there. We're going to need more troops down in that direction. It sounded like we had a naval invasion going on. Oh yeah, we're at war with Japan too, I forgot about that, since they're not in major. Okay, so they are naval invading our holdings here in the Pacific now. Let's see if we can push a bit more there. Of course, getting across this river is hard, especially with the supply probably being really poor down here. Capturing Riga and Dvinsk would be good. Vitebsk, of course. And that will be hooked up soon enough. Maybe we should make a small push towards Kiev there as well. I probably don't need the Marines this spread out. They're gonna do more work down this way. And something like so. Yeah, that'll be good. Let's see if we can't widen the gap a bit on the other side of the river there. And these aren't doing anything, so help out with the offense on Kiev. I'll push a bit more this way. And up here we are in really bad supply again. And we just need to wait for this supply hub to come online. And that should help out with in this part of the front line too. Let's see if we can push towards Vitebsk. Yeah, Riga looks like it'll be ours. Let's do a support attack there, so we still stay in these tiles that we do have. Let's see if we can separate him and get rid of them that way. Push a little bit there. I don't really want to attack across that river, but they're better off taking that tile first. And we can move back and let's see if we make it there before him. Yeah, good. And we should have this battle in the bag too. I'm probably better off down there if we're gonna move. No, we did manage to capture Venice. That's nice. That'll make supply a little bit harder for them here. Now it looks like we need to go all the way to Verona for that. That shouldn't be too hard though. It looks like the Italians are mostly spent here as well. About there, and we can get in this way as well. They're making more naval invasions down there in the Pacific. As long as it's not the Britons trying to invade us. And we of course have the armored divisions here that could quickly swing up if needed. So maybe we go up and help out there a bit, see if we can't clear that out. Now this is looking good, and this is looking really good as well. Okay, they managed to retake Athens. Let's see if we can't cut them off all the way there then. And keep pushing. They're moving around a lot, so we don't want to let them save up their entrenchment if possible. It might be worth doing some of these attacks just to make sure that they don't gain that entrenchment. Now we need to dislodge them here in the mountains too. Okay, well, we did manage to get across there. Maybe we can help out a bit from the right side of the river then. Riga looks like it's hard again. Well, that could work. Let's see if we can push a bit here as well. Right, so we finished our submarines. We're not gonna get the snorkels. Yeah, let's grab the medium bombers here. Let's make sure that we have the new submarines in production. I want to have the better engines and better torpedo tubes. Yeah, don't really have very much on it, and don't think we're gonna fill it out either. I think actually we might be better off doing that. Let's grab the historical submarines. I don't know what number we're up to. I've got a fair amount of them, so let's do it this way for now. We will save this design, and we'll add one to production, and that ends up being a U-41. And let's just rename this one then. That was how the Germans of this period named their submarines, so this is our submarine classes. Let's move up all the way up here. And we will build this one last one there. And that'll be fine. It would be nice to get the production of the rifles up and going here. We're gonna get the light tank soon there too, so we can design one to fill out. Where do we want this railway gun? It isn't assigned anywhere, no. Let's move it down here then. Don't think we've got very many super tough fights down here anymore. Got one here too that we can move up for the river crossing attack. And you're already moving up that way. This one we can't do very much with. It looks like all of our divisions here are engaged. Let's support attack there as well, so we knock them out as fast as possible. Looks like we're doing quite a good job here at dislodging them. Alright, so there goes the light tanks. Probably want to get researching engines. And well, armor would be good as well. Do we have anything that is more useful to us? 1918? No. Why isn't this ahead of time? This must have been moved to 17. The logistics are going to be helpful, so let's grab that. And let's make sure that we've got some light tanks going. Okay, so we want to... that's the old name. This is going to be the LK2. It was based on a prototype called the LK1, which was Leichter Kampfwagen 1 and then 2. We got the second variant here. Don't think we've got any good ones. Yeah, this is actually the thing, I think. Yeah, let's grab that one. It looks very close to the... Well, this is the one we got here too, right? Had a 37mm main gun, which would probably be the small cannon here. Or maybe the... Yeah, we can probably grab that one. It had a proper gun. I want these to be quite cheap. What did the 13, the mediums? We want to have these being cheaper. We don't have anything other than riveted armor or gasoline engines. And we're not going to change out the suspension, I don't think. We would like these to go at... How fast are these? 7.4. Yeah, well that's what we get then. And these are primarily for mass production. And I'm thinking maybe we want to have a 2-man turret. Not that it did have a 2-man turret, but the 2-man turret is better and it's just a tiny bit more expensive. We gain a lot more breakthrough from it. We have 20 breakthrough on the medium tank, so 13 here is good. The armor is well, hardly stopping any... Don't think it actually stops the infantry equipment too. Oh, this one's... Yeah, it's only got a piercing of 1, so it does stop the infantry equipment. And I think this... Oh, we could actually go with a cheaper gun. That gives us a speed, isn't it? Oh yeah, that makes a big difference in cost. That's almost 10% cheaper with the smaller gun. So here we go, here's the Leichter Kampfwagen. Oh, we will put a few of these into production. Let's get rid of the ships there. We can move it up a little bit easier. Where do we have the other tanks? I probably want to add 5 factories to that. We've got 8 light tanks in stockpile. Oh, we got some French light tanks. Well, then let's see what we want to do here then. Let's see if we can't help out from a little bit more different directions there to actually finish that off. I keep marching in that direction. Let's push a bit there so he doesn't move out. Otherwise it looks like we are doing quite well on this portion here. And we'll build a few of those light tanks before we make any divisional changes. What I'm thinking is filling out some of those armor cars. Oh, the Brits landed a naval invasion here. We're gonna knock them out with all haste there. They don't have any supply, so that should be... Well, actually, they do probably have supply from the capital here. The capital of Albania. And there we want to keep on pushing down. I shouldn't... actually, well, you know, it usually moves out here to Heraklion on Crete. And this division will be destroyed there in a moment. And they'll move up and we can grab the Peloponnese down here. This doesn't look like it's gonna be any bigger trouble. Trento's putting up a big fight. We of course don't have any kind of supply here and suffering all kinds of dirty attrition. Okay, so where do we want to have our armored forces? I probably don't need to use them down here, but once we push La Spezia, we can use them to rush down towards Rome. I will put some groundwork into the Blitzkrieg model of warfare. Let's make sure we widen this gap up as well. Coming down here is there's a railway and there's lots of supply hubs. It should be smooth sailing. Can probably get all the way down to Napoli there, maybe even, and then cut over to Foggia. That should be it for Italy after that. And we have, is this one of the new submarines? No. They are just docked up here. That's a destroyer. Let's get that one into the proper one. We're going to be needing those in a bit. And new ones of course shouldn't be finished just yet. We can merge these together. We've got a template here for 5 submarines. I'll grab that in there. And just make sure that we know it's a submarine fleet. How are our admirals doing? He's got everything we need here, I think. We could use the mine avoidance would be nice, but I don't think they've actually put down any mines here. No, we don't need to worry about that. Ground pounder could be a good one for naval invasion. Yeah, let's grab that. Oh, he's a level 8 admiral now. What do we have for high command on the navy? Yeah, okay, no, we're not gonna switch out turbines. And then we've got Albert Wilhelm down here. He's in charge of the submarines. Yeah, we don't need to do anything here, I think. And these fleets down here. That could be good. Capital ships, I think he's got capital ships, right? Yeah, he's got a few armored cruisers. Let's grab that. And then we've got Tirpitz. Alfred von Tirpitz. Holsend. He's in charge of submarine raiders down here. We probably need to have another few light cruisers into this. Looks like they have. Yeah, they got two that are off repairing probably. Yeah. It doesn't look like they've got any air power at all down here at the moment. Everything they have is in Germany. And let's just make these reserve air wings for now. I can move one of them up so we have some kind of air support up here. It looks like we're having a tough time trying to break through to Vitebsk. Let's see if we can't help push a little bit from that direction then. Supply, of course, is what's limiting us here at the moment. Did manage to capture Dönaburg. Nice that it changed name once it changed hands to our side. I think quite a few of these towns have actually changed names as we've conquered them. We should be able to get across the river here now. Yeah, we're way over our supply limit. This, of course, being Bulgarian territory, funnily enough. Once we take that out, we should be able to... No, they had a supply hub on our side. It looks like we might need to help out a little bit more from that side. There's nothing more to do there. Oh, we could actually build a small connecting railway here. Just the level 1 is fine. And we can move our pieces down there. Let's see. Yeah, we want to go for... Actually, we want to take Patras. No, we can go down this way first. And there's 2 ports on the island, so I was thinking if we just take this one, we can cut them off, but it doesn't work that way. We have both. How are we doing for our new medium tanks here now? Yeah, we're still missing a few of them. We really want to push into Verona here, both for it being a supply hub and for to cut these divisions off here up in the north. Let's push in this way too. Some tough battles here. They've gotten some equipment back. Oh, and here we go. The Soviets have risen up. We now have Soviet Russia. And that brings on the Bolshevik coup, of course. Another uprising took place in Russia last night. The Bolsheviks took the offense and seized the seat of the provisional government, the Winter Palace. All remaining ministers were arrested, and the palace defenders voluntarily surrendered to the Soviet. The flames of the socialist revolution spread like wildfire through Russia, causing shockwaves that reverberate across the entire world. However, the scattered forces of the provisional government and other groups are ready to repulse the Soviets, with whom they have fundamental disagreements. Perhaps, if Vladimir Lenin succeeds in defeating his opponents, we can begin to contemplate world revolution. Russian field of experiments. And the people who boasted that they had made a revolution have always seen the next day that they had no idea what they were doing. That the revolution did not in the least resemble the one they would have liked to make. Friedrich Engels. All power to the Soviets. Alright, so the Russian Soviet Federated Socialist Republic wants to resupply their ships in our ports. They only have Petrograd here, so we will accept this. And now, of course, the strategic... Well, there's actually absolutely nothing left up here. The entire border seems to have been cleansed. I think we will... We'll move up a bit here. We've got Vitebsk, that's good. And we've got... Yeah. So I think we'll just hang around here where we are. We don't really have any enemies here at the moment. Let's just make sure that we are on the correct side of the river here. Let's move up a little bit there. And we'll grab this part here, of course. And we actually took Alexandrovsk as well. So we'll just, I guess the AI is gonna keep marching up there, we'll see what happens. We don't really need to have all these troops up here. We've almost cleaned out shop down here in Greece. And the last mainland stronghold of the... Yeah, we need to make sure that the Russian Republic capitulates as well. But we've got Italy and Russia left here, and I think they're gonna go pretty quickly. Oh, they've got their capital down in Sevastopol. This we can probably help out a little bit with. Let's move our front lines down a little bit there. Now we will see if we can't grab Crimea. But we'll save Crimea, Greece and Italy for the next episode, because it is time to say goodbye. Thank you very much for watching. Take care and see you next time.